Today I'm gonna suggest you some movies that will teach you something about life, how to live and how valuable it is to love the life you live. And by the end, I'll recommend you a bonus movie apart from the list. So watch the video till the end. Hello everyone, welcome to Fitwatcher. I'm NK and the first recommendation is Wake Up Sid. I know many of us have watched the movie already, but still this movie teaches us something that makes this movie rewatchable. That is, it teaches us to be responsible with our actions and at the same time not let the kid in us die as we grow old in life. The plot of the movie begins with the character of Sid. Sid is a spoiled brat, a lazy one who is uninterested in anything serious in his life. His studies, his father's business and everything despite being super talented in other things. His father asked him to take his life seriously. If he does take it seriously and works for his father's company, for 3 months at least, he promises Sid to get him his dream car, a Porsche. But Sid being Sid, he is busy partying, enjoying with his friends. Meanwhile, in a party he meets Aisha, who is a writer and recently moved to Mumbai. And everything after this point changes in his life. As an audience, we see the struggles and happiness of life through Sid's perspective. And on the other hand, we also see the things from our life's perspective. Meaning, in life, we think we are meant to do some things, take some decisions on autopilot, like study certain things, take a job, marry and have a family, and in the process, we tend to forget what we were supposed to do all along. Tell me this thing, what you wanted to become in life and what you are doing right now. Take a pause and just think about it. Take my example, I did my studies, I got a job, then I changed my job and now I'm doing this. Hello everyone, welcome to a very special episode of Fitwatcher, and in this video, it's not like that I don't enjoy my job or I regret doing engineering, but the thing that brings me most enjoyment is this, talking to you guys. Likewise, the movie Wake Up Sid feels just based on our lives. That's why I felt this movie is somewhat relatable. And don't worry, after watching this movie, you'll leave your screen with a big smile on your face. Meanwhile, talking about the plot and the message director Ayan wanted to convey, this movie has some fabulous songs in it. Some of them I even listen to this day. I especially love the songs Iktara and Life is Crazy from the movie. The movie is directed by Ayan Mukherjee. He is one of my favorite Indian directors because of this masterpiece. He has a Bani, Hedi Bani. And yeah, this movie inspires me a lot about life and it is one of my favorite movies. We'll talk about this movie in more detail in another video, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, give it a chance, and it is available on Netflix and you'll surely love it. Moving on to the next one. Alright, before moving on, if you are new to the channel, then thank you for choosing to watch this video, and I request you to subscribe to the channel and also give this video a big thumbs up because that will help this video to get in front of more beautiful people like you. So yeah, back to the video now. The next one is The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, where we see the life of Walter Mitty, who is a negative asset manager in Life magazine. Negative asset manager is the one who makes a photograph out of a film camera roll, for those who have no idea about it. Anyway, Walter lives alone in New York City and he has a secret crush on his co-worker Cheryl Melhoff. He tries her on a dating platform eHarmony but fails. He then tries to tell her about how he feels about her, then he fails again, and now the biggest problem with his life is he is a chronic daydreamer, like many of us. He tends to think something out of the blue while he is busy doing something else, and that could be as well as you can imagine. Now, the story proceeds when Walter loses an important role to print on the last cover photo of the Life magazine, as the printed version of the magazine is closing and shifting to digital version, just like what happened with the Life magazine in real life. So Walter is now on the way to find that photographer Sean who took the photo and who travels around the world. As we go deep into the movie, we are shown the aspects of life through Walter's lens. In fact, in real life, we tend to overthink a lot about things that aren't necessarily that serious. Walter daydreams a lot about things, be it his love life, his professional life, and anything happening in his life. It's like that he is distracted all the time. I can relate to it because even I do it a lot. So this is the most interesting message this movie provides, that no matter what things may look like to you, just do it anyway. Take action. And apart from the relatable story, this movie is visually breathtaking. The beautiful cinematography of Iceland, Greenland, and many other places shown throughout the movie will definitely soothe your eyes. And in the end, you will be happy watching the movie, and I hope you will take some actions in your life rather than daydreaming and procrastinating. The next one is Into the Wild, and this one gets as wild as the title. What makes this movie intense and intriguing is that it is based on a real life story. This movie shows the story of an American adventurer, Christopher McCandless, who went into an adventure of lifetime, leaving everything and everyone behind. We see the story of Chris when he graduates from Emory University with honors. His father suggests him to take a job and have a normal life as one should. But Chris, on the other hand, wants something completely wild and unhinged. He destroys all his credit cards, donates all the money he has, and goes on to experience life in some wild and vivid way. He only carries some books, one journal, and a 22 long rifle to hunt. While on the journey, he meets some people, including Kristen Stewart's character Tracy and a hippie couple. He then stays with them for a while, and then they become good friends, but eventually he leaves them, move on to his journey. And I think this is the foremost thing this movie tries to tell, the art of detachment. Just think about it, when you are not emotionally connected with anyone, you won't feel sad while they are gone. This is hard and not an easy thing to do. Furthermore, the story of Christopher is not meant to take as a motivational journey, and I think you shouldn't do what he does with his life. But it sure does makes you understand the values of life, the interpersonal connection with our parents and how important they are while it lasts. And one of the most fascinating part of this movie is that the more time you rewatch this movie, it makes you feel something new every time. It completely depends upon your own worldview. And I think this is a fantastic movie that you shouldn't miss. And for the bonus movie, I'll recommend you Dear Zindagi, meaning Dear Life. And I think this movie is a very misunderstood movie. Many people find this movie boring because I think they don't want to see the underlying meaning behind this movie, or maybe they don't have that much attention span to sit through a whole movie which does not have big actions. But I think you should definitely not miss this one. I'll tell you why. So, the plot of the movie revolves around an emotionally broken girl, Kyra, who is an aspiring cinematographer. She wants to be a successful filmmaker in Mumbai. From the outset, her life appears to have it all: good friends, good career, and a happy family. But underneath her seemingly perfect life lies a tremendously broken girl. She got kicked out of her rented apartment by her building residents for her hippie kind of lifestyle. She comes back to her home in Goa, but then she has to face her unsolved family traumas she suffered from her childhood. She decides to meet a psychologist, Dr. Jahangir, or Jug, played by none other than Shah Rukh Khan. Her traumas and questions about life begins to open up as she decides to tell Dr. Jug about it. And in the end, she learns the values of life and the art of forgiveness to lead a peaceful life. And I think this is just the tip of the iceberg of the story that I told you. There's even more to it if you try to find meaning in the story. Also, along with the meaningful plot, the movie looks visually serene, with the peaceful sceneries of Goa. Fun fact, there's a road in Goa named after this movie. You can search that on Google, Dear Zindagi Road. I have been there myself and it looks even more beautiful in the early mornings. I'll put the photos in here. Now, I have a task for you to let me know in the comments what you think about all these movies, which one you could connect the most to. And if you want to watch some other interesting videos, you can watch the other videos on my channel. They should pop up right here. And let me know if you have any other recommendations of your own. So stay fit and keep watching Fitwatcher. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.